Okay, I'm going to install the Wi-Fi Ranger. First thing I need to do is to figure out where to run the cable from the router, the Wi-Fi Ranger router, to the antenna. And so I need to route this cable from top of the RV into a cabinet, which is right here. I'm going to install the router. I'm going to mount it right here, and I'm going to hopefully run the cable to here. Now I have several choices. I'm looking to try and run it through the air conditioner up above on top of the RV. A lot of people have done it, and they've run it through the refrigerator vent, but on this particular unit, it's a 2017 Navion by Winnabego. The vent is actually on the side of the rig, so I really don't want to route the cable down the side. So what I'm thinking is running it up through here somewhere. Underneath this, I need to take this off, and then I'm going to do this step by step so you can see if it's going to work or not. If it doesn't, you're going to get to see it too. So here's the air conditioner where I'm hoping to run it through. I'm hoping there's going to be a path somewhere in here that I can actually gain access to. And also this will allow me to see what is up here if I decide to actually drill a hole in the roof and run it directly down into here, which I think is probably going to be the cleanest way of doing it. But keeping the integrity of the roof, the better option would be to do the air conditioning through the air conditioning. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I need to pop off this ridge area here, the facade. Looks like there's a little lip right here to get a small screwdriver into. Oh, there we go. Okay. Not sure if I should probably unscrew this too. See what's under there first. Yeah. Go ahead and put that back on. There's nothing back there. The vent looks like it's built in. There's no vent connected directly to it, so there's no reason to have it off. There we go. I put that on upside down. That should do. Okay. So I'm just going to start taking these off. Okay, got them all off and it's not coming down on its own, which I was kind of hoping that it would, because I'm not sure if there's clips behind this or what's keeping it. Definitely feels like it might be. It's just jammed up there really tight. So inch each side down. pushing in or away from the wall. That's the cab over, the basically the Class C section. I'm not sure what you call it, but let's see. Here we go. Okay, so a little dirty on the inside. So let's dump that out. Okay, so take a look. I was kind of hoping for more access than that. Might be able to, that's definitely the roof right there. So I could drill a hole up through here, which would be right up against the bulkhead. Not sure. So these cables go back down into the television console area, I believe. Okay. So, not sure this is going to help. If I'm going to drill a hole through the roof, there's the vent for the AC. But if I go ahead so now I want to follow that cable, these cables here, and see if they actually lead into the television cabinet. So now I need to open this up so that I can take a look up in here. So we'll do that now. I'm going to take this one off, see if I can't see underneath a little bit clearer. I was hoping I'd get a better view from that panel, but not. It's not happening. So still not so good, although I do see something back there. Back in here, see some cables. Looking okay. Maybe the camera will see better than I can. So I'll have to go back and take a look at that footage to see if maybe that's going to help me. But right now I'm kind of stuck there. The other option that I'm looking at is this here, and running the cable through the air conditioning unit and then running it through here. I was actually hoping I could see something here, but see, I'm not sure how I'm going to run the cable from here to here. So right now my best option so far is going to be to put a hole right here in the roof. It's really hot, so that's definitely the the roof. I could come through here, which would be better for rain. If it actually rains, it'll drip off that way instead of maybe possibly pooling here. So I may come through here and then just feed it in this way, which would be real easy to do, I hope. So let's take that off the vent and see what I can find. Okay, so the first thing it looks like I'm going to need to do is pop these vents out. There's two little tabs here. Slide this out, the filter. Do that to both sides. And we got, looks like 6 screws to come out. There goes 2 of them. You can hear it slowly coming away from the top there. One way to take it off. Nice, strong, sturdy plastic, so nothing broke. Otherwise, my wife would kill me. Okay, so we're going to be looking for a couple of things. A way to get into the actual AC unit from above, which it looks like there might be up there somewhere. I have a feeling we can do it. Let me see. I'll have to go back and look at this footage later. See what I can see. As far as running cables, we got a power cable. It looks like it's running towards the television cabinet. The thing is I don't see anything at the television cabinet. So it's not running down in this area. It's probably running in the wall somewhere. I'm hoping the common area is going to be that corner. The only way is, how the hell do you do this? I've got a probably strong wire. I have some things to run wires. I might be able to try that. Somebody on the forum actually talked about using yarn and actually a vacuum and sucking it up, but I'm not sure where I could do that. Maybe from here and see if there's any suction over there. Okay, I got to think about this, go back and look at some footage, and then come back and take a look at what I can do. Let me see if I can't get something to run, try and snake through there first. Okay, before I go get tools and stuff to try and route the power cable for the AC, by looking over here, I saw this here. It actually looks like it might be a channel. So I'm going to use the flashlight. Which, by the way, this flashlight is nice, True Night, very nice, very rugged. Charge up USB, lasts a long time, and it goes extremely bright and extremely low. So very nice. But now, let's see. You can see in there what that's all about. I'll have to go back and look at this later. I don't have a step ladder or anything, a stool to stand on to look down there, so. Alright. Okay, so I think these go over into here. So if I can, I'm going to use this. To go ahead and try and feed it through that, but it's foam, so it's probably just going to stick. But I will try. Looks like those are the only screws. Bingo. So it looks to me like this is what I'm seeing from the inside. There's the screens coming up from inside the RV. You can easily run the cables up here, and it looks like this used to be a hole and they covered it up, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use that. Just pop that out. I should be able to get those, get the wires through here, so that'll be easy enough to do. So this one is small enough it can go through this hole here. So I'm going to route this guy through here. There we go. Feed this through here. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need to feed in, so I'm going to feed in quite a bit. For now, once we run it to where it needs to be, I can tighten all this up and then permanently mount the antenna where it's going to go. Okay, that's probably good for that. Now, this one's going to be a little problematic. Feeding it up. I'm thinking about this hole here. I'm going to have to widen, but I'm going to have to be able to feed that in. Maybe kind of hard to do. I'll feed it right through here. I don't have a drill bit bigger, so. I know there's a lot of you screaming at me right now, get a bit, get a bigger bit, but okay. Let me see. So, essentially what I'm going to do, now I'm going to take these, I'm going to feed them up into here, and down into the vent that'll come through here, and now I'm going to drill a hole here to access this vent. And they're going to come across here and feed it into a hole I'm going to drill here, but I have to be careful because there's only 2 access points in the foam in there. So I need to try and figure out where those are and then hopefully put the hole where it needs to be, and then we'll go from there. So here we go. This drill bit actually looks big enough to go right in there. There's no wires, as we saw in an earlier video, there's no wires. Cables going there, so I can just hopefully drill right through. Okay, so I'm going to try to pull that off so I can get easier access into here, and I'm hoping it just pulls off. Not quite the whole size I want. I'm going to go get a bigger drill. Piece of cake. It was awfully easy. Okay, so now I got to decide. I can't see. I just take a guess. It's gonna be thinking right here. So we go nice and slow here. Not sure what kind of wires I'm gonna hit. As far as I know, there's nothing up until I reach the end. Okay, I'm through. So I think that's a good sign. Okay, I see the cables moving when I push that in. I see wires moving there, so hopefully I didn't nick any. So that's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches off, and then about center. And if you look straight down there, you can see the wires coming in off the side. So now I can just put that in, put these cables in, snake it down, and I think I got it. So way cool. Okay, the problem is going to be getting the cables to go down into the cabinet, because it's going to be hard for me to reach in there. There we go. There we go. So we're at there it is. I just need to get it to come down. There we go. And there it is. Come up through that hole, and I should be able to just put these, the devices are going to go here and here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead, since I've got enough wires, enough cabling here, because that's just going to plug into right here, and I can go ahead, tighten all this up, and take any excess, put it up there for the antenna. So I'm going to do that. Now, so the thing with this one, the weBoost is supposed to be quite some distance from the receiver, and it doesn't give you a lot of cable, and I need to put it on a platform. This, it's got to go on this. So, and I'm going to glue this onto the top of the RV. I'm thinking feed all this extra back into